Hello to all my lively ladies, you're very welcome back. My name is Trish and you're very welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I have a great workout for you. It's a 30-minute cardio workout to help lose belly fat or to trim down your tummy a little bit. So how do we do that? Okay, so there are many people will tell you give you several different answers for this question. But I just believe, first of all, it comes from having good nutrition. You can never out exercise or out train poor eating. You have to really make sure that you are eating those one ingredient foods most of the week. You're hydrating your body to keep your muscles and help them recover so you can exercise, and that you're eating whole foods like nuts and seeds, good fats from avocados, your coconut oil, your extra virgin olive oil, and then again the nuts and seeds have the good fats in them, and adequate amounts of protein to help your muscles recover and maintain muscle. And then you can also, exercise is important. It's very important because it keeps your muscles open and ready to receive insulin. Okay, so the more muscle you have on your body, the more likely your body will stay sensitive to insulin as well. Okay, but you cannot spot reduce. So you cannot just say to yourself, wake up one morning and say, right, today I'm going to go and work on my arm fat, my jiggly arm fat, or I'm going to work on trying to trim down that tummy, or whatever body part that you particularly take a dislike to. You can't. It has to start from your head and work your way down to your feet. So you have to have an overall view of trying to tone up or shape up or lose body fat, or whatever term that you use. Okay, so it's usually the cardio combined with some strength training or lifting some weights to keep muscle on your frame, and then most importantly your food. Okay, so, and your hydration, and of course your sleep. Your sleep is very important to help you regulate hormones. Right, let's get going with our warm-up. Okay, so let's march it out here. So this I said to help. So this workout, along with all your other workouts, being consistent, will actually help you to lose weight overall. Okay, but most important, you've got to get into that kitchen and make sure that you have your fridge stocked up with healthy vegetables, particularly the greens, because they're the lowest in sugar. Let's step it out to the side now. Good. I always say to people, if you are trying to lose a little bit of weight and you're having success with it, but then you find, people always said that to me over the years with the personal training, that their tummy, they just couldn't seem to shift it off their tummy. The tummy always seems to be the most stubborn part. I always say, like, really dial in your nutrition, like really take it back to simple, the basics. So I might say to them, maybe try and weigh your food. I know it's very inconvenient, but only for a short while, and then you'll be able to eyeball it yourself. Weigh your food, see how much you need each day for your needs, for your metabolic needs. And then, as well as that, just make sure you are picking vegetables, like green vegetables the most, rather than some of the higher sugar vegetables. So the vegetables that grow above the ground have the least amount of sugar. That would be your broccoli, asparagus, kale, things like that. And then the vegetables that grow under the ground, the root vegetables, like beetroot, carrots, potatoes, they tend to be higher in sugars and starches. So I would limit those, and also limit starchy carbs as well. Okay, watching your breads, pastas, pizzas, bagels, all of these kind of beigey type foods. Okay, so that's dialing in your nutrition. It takes work, but it depends how much you really want to reach your body goals. Okay, over the head. Let's get going now with our workout and enjoy ourselves. It's really important to enjoy yourself, because when you're working out, you pump out these endorphins that really keep your cortisol low. And cortisol is our fat storing hormone. So keeping cortisol, that's where exercise, another way exercise comes in handy to help you lose belly fat. Because if you're having fun, you're going to come back, and that means you're going to be consistent. Okay, and you'll have those happy hormones circulate around in your body. Okay. 5 more with the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat and calf raise. Hold on to a little piece of furniture here if you find you're falling forward. Sit down and up. Down and up. Now we are working for intervals of 45 seconds today. That gives you a nice little longer rest, 15 seconds. Or if you find 15 seconds is too much for you, too much rest, you can continue on with the move and get closer to a minute if you want, or you can do some marches on the spot. I do recommend you march anyway, even in the rest. Don't just sit down and stop. You've got to keep your heart rate up, okay? Good. 2 to go. And last one, dig in those heels for me. Push away those arms. Good. That's it. 5 to go. 4, 3. Let's do some arm circles now. And 1. Let's circle those arms. Go into a little bit of a step touch there with the legs. I think it flows nicely here with these arm circles. Nice full circumduction of the shoulder. Of course, this is a huge move here. If you can't do it, bring your arms down lower. Okay, or even circle out to the side, whatever flexibility you have there in your upper body. Good. Now keep your head upright for me and tummy pulled in for me. When I say pull in your tummy, don't hold your breath. You have to try and learn that skill of engaging your tummy muscles but without holding your breath. Let's go the other way. That's it. Keep your posture upright now, because a lot of people tend to bend at the waist here once they start bringing the arms around. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Let's go into a little march. Now you march it out while I show you the first move, because I want to keep your heart rate up somewhat. And I'll hit the timers, okay? So we're going to do a back lunge, keeping the heel up, of course. And then we're going to push back. Reach the arms up and push back. Now I want you to pretend you're pushing water back behind you. Okay. Now we have 15 seconds to get into our position, so we'll just march it out. Or you can go ahead with that back lunge if you want to do a full minute. Just get that breathing going for me. Okay, 5 seconds to go now. Get ready. Okay, now push back. Now reach up as high as you can. Good. Now if reaching your arms up this high hurts your back, if you feel like your back is arching, come down lower. Okay? That's it. And push. Now push that water back behind you. That's it. Really emphasize pushing back. If you have to slow down to do that, go ahead. Get your breathing going for me right from the start. That's it. Good. Our next move are heel digs. So we're pressing our heel. I think we just did a few there in the warm-up, did we? We did. And some pec decks. We'll be working the chest next. So we're going from triceps in the upper half to the chest. A couple of seconds left. Push back. Well done. Okay. Now heel dig it. This is heel digging pec deck. Now if you want to go ahead with it and get that full minute, come on in. If you need a little break, a little rest, you take that. Okay. Good. Ooh, this will be tough to do for close to 60 seconds if you've decided to leave out the rest. And press that heel in. Can you bring your elbows together? If you're using weights, and if you want, that's fine. I meant to say to you, pick up some weights. You may not get a full range of movement here, bringing your elbows together. Not to worry, you're still getting a good work there. Oh, I'm really feeling this now in my shoulders. Got some heel taps next. So that's where you're going to tap out the inside of your heel. But we're going to travel with that one. Okay, we're going to move off the spot. Oh, nearly there. Okay, so the next one is tapping out the heel. Now, if you can't tap your heel, if it causes you to bend too much of the waist, tap out your inside leg or even your knee. Okay, and now you can come in if you've decided to rest out. Now is your work time. Good. And you can move off the spot. Now you can make this a little bit more cardio if you want to increase the tempo and get your heart rate up a little bit more. Or you can slow it right down if you feel like it knocks your balance a little bit. Abs in now, tummy wall tight. Good. Got our low jump jack next. And we're going to have the arms out in front for a change, just to mix it up a little bit. Good. Come on, work hard. Nearly there now. Last few seconds. Ooh, you're feeling your hips getting a little bit fatigued. Yeah, it's very, very hip dominated. Good work. Okay. You can just march it out there. But anyway, low jump jacks for anyone who wants to get going. And arms out to the front. Okay, I'm just going to take a little break. 5 seconds and I'm going to get going. Stepping out for low jacks. Here we go. Now arms out to the front. Good. Nice one to do with weights, this one. Now if your hands are free, you can maybe speed it up if you want to, or slow it right down. Good. Now feel the shoulder working. That's it, front of the shoulder. You can lift it a little higher if you want. If your back doesn't arch, you can if you want to, because you're going to increase your heart rate, those hands that go right up over the head. But if you feel that's arching your back too much, stay down here, chest height. Got some step back lunges and an opposite knee raise next. Okay, so we're going to be getting the brain going here. So step back with the right leg and knee raise with the left. Okay, you start on that one if you find 15 seconds is too much rest for you. Okay, step back, knee raise. Step back. Now if you find that deep knee raise is too much for you, just step it back and then knee raise. If you can get a little deeper, go ahead. That's it. You just work with your whatever fitness level you're at. That's it, and knee raise. Take your time. Hold on to a piece of furniture here if you find it knocks your balance a little bit. I think it's good though every now and then to work on your balance too. Challenge those little stabilizers in the ankles. Good. And back, and knee up, and down, knee up. Good, a couple of seconds to go. Okay, we'll finish it out there. Now we have the other leg to do, so it'll be left leg going back, right knee raise. And this move, you may not think it, but it's great for working all of these muscles in your lower body. Okay, so obviously you're working your quads, your glutes and hamstrings as you step back, where you go into that knee lunge, and then you're working your hip flexor on the other side and stretching out the glute of the other leg as your knee comes up. So you're getting really, really good all-rounded workout here with these moves. That's it, good. Knee up and back. Remember now, if your knee is twinging a little bit, step it back. You might be able to go a little faster if you're just stepping back and get a bit more of that cardiovascular system going there. Back and back. Good. Squat and donkey kicks are next. I'll show you the move now. So you're going to squat, chest up, donkey kick for 2. Squat, donkey kick for 2. Okay, I'm going to go join in with you marching out there. Oh, that was quick. Squat and kick. Oh, sorry, that should have been 2 kicks, excuse me. Squat and 2 kicks. 1 and 2. If you want to squat and do 1 kick, go ahead. It means you'll be speeding up the move. Good, you feel those glutes. Kick and kick. Good, really feeling glute and hamstring going on there behind me. Good. Sit down, kick and kick. Good. Sit. Good. Sit down and kick and kick. Well done. We're nearly there. Good work. We've got leg curl for 4 coming next with 1 squat. Okay, so you know your leg curls or hamstring curls, 4 of those, 1 squat. All right, that's your next one. Okay, couple of seconds. There we go. 1, 2, get ready to squat and into a little seat. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can bring in some arms now. You're getting confident with the move. 2, 3, 4. Sit down. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. These will get the butterflies fluttering away in your tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sit. Good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sit down. Good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And sit into your little seat. Good. 1, 2, 3. Let's finish it out. Get that squat in. Good. Okay, now we have side leg lift, opposite knee raise next. So leg out, opposite knee. I'm just going to stay with it. 15 seconds goes quick. Good, great hip work here. Both sides of the hip will be working, even though you may feel all the work as you lift your leg out. Keep your foot facing the front. That's it. And the other side of the hip is stabilizing the body. Try not to lean too far out to the side, just a little bend. Try and keep control. Now if you want to really make this harder, start reaching up to the ceiling. You can leave that out. This is optional because this is a little bit tricky. Good. Up, out, up with the leg, out with the leg. Got the other leg to do now next. Good. Up, out. Take note now what leg you were doing there. I think I'll have a little march. You know what's coming next now, other leg. Okay. Let's get ready for this one. I'm going to start off with just legs. Get that net down for my nervous system. And opposite knee raise. So step out, opposite knee raise. Step out, opposite knee raise. Where I'm going to start adding those arms. Out, up, out, and up, out, and up. Good. Now if you want to get a little bit of a faster tempo going here, that's it, go for that. Last 15 seconds. Come on, 15 seconds goes fast. Good. Reach up, watch your back there as the arms reach up high. Abs in tight, engage your core there. Okay, good work. Now we've got some squat thrusters. You know your thrusters. One side, squat, other side, squat, both sides. Again, I'm getting that brain in tune too here. We're toning up the head as well. Okay, sit into a squat and reach. Other side. Both. That's it. Right, left, both. Good. Right, squat it, left, both. 1, 2, both sides. That's it. Come on, keep going. 1, 2, both sides. 1, 2, and reach. Come on, have fun with it. Get a little deeper with that squat if you can. Good, just there. Come on, finish it out. That's it. Well done. Oh, you're feeling those glutes working. Whew. Now we have leg curl repeaters coming next. That's this guy. Okay, getting those arms running by your side. All right, they're tough to do. We leave it at 45 seconds. That's it. Now what are we working here? What do you think? Yeah, most definitely a hip flexor exercise, because look, you're flexing, you're bringing your knee up towards your chest. So that's you're flexing your hip to do that. That's a big muscle group in your hip, helping you out there, your iliopsoas. Keep your heel up. Now, just bounce gently off the toe, and you're most definitely working the muscles in your stabilizing leg. I actually feel that more than the other leg. Good. Drive those arms. Come on, that's it. Working some upper body work here as well. Some biceps there with those arms in their flexed position. Good work. Now I'm taking a break. I always need it after those repeaters. Okay. Other leg coming next. Okay. Get ready. All right, there we go. That's it. Now, come on, drive those arms by your waist. Keep your head up for me. Look forward. Look forward, that's it. Good. Can you go faster? If this is too fast, now of course slow it down, because I know it might challenge the balance a little bit too. So the leg, the supporting leg, stationary leg is foot flat on the floor. The opposite leg, it's just a little bounce at the toe, being gentle on your toes. That's it, come on, you can do it. Pump those arms. What have we left? Oh, last 10 seconds and you're done. Whoa, keep going. Wide step touch and arm swings next. So you know your step touch. A nice wide one and big arm swings. This next one I love, it's such a fun move. And I need it after that one. Oh, my legs are tired after those. That was 2 minutes. 2 minutes of hip flexor work. That was tough. Okay, this is more inner and outer thigh. That's it. Now, even though I say arm swings, we're still trying to get some bicep work. That's it. Good. Then you can move off the spot. Well done. You having fun? Yes, I want you to come back. Good. I want you to come back and be consistent with your workouts. I don't know what you call your tummy in your house, but we either say belly or tummy, or I was going to say middle-aged spread, but that would have been a bit of a long title. But yeah, I've often heard that term as well for people who get to around the age 50 mark. Okay, let's march it out and have a little rest. What are we doing now? Oh yeah, low squat. So we're getting down into a low squat and we're doing side step for 2 and back lunge for 2, okay? Get ready for that. Sit down, keep your back straight. See how straight the back is? Side step for 2, just one leg. We'll do the other leg next. Ooh, you're gonna feel this burn very quickly. That opposing leg. 1, 2, back and back. 1. Ooh, if this is really too much for your knee, just come up straight. That's it. 1, or have a little rest if you find that you're struggling too much with it, and then go back down, okay? For your last few seconds. 10 seconds. Come on. Oh, this is burning like crazy. I feel like I'm holding a weight. Woo, so glad to come up straight. Good. Oh, smack out those legs. That one hurt. All right. You ready for the next side? Shake it out. Got a numb leg there. Okay. Let's go. So sit down into your chair first. Get your technique right. Hold your belly button in. 2, back. 2, back. That's it. And back. Got a nice easy move coming next, so see if you can just stick with this one. That's it. Come on, let's put on that mental cap. We're going to hang in there with it. Doesn't feel as bad on this side. Might have been just that combination of leg repeaters or something there. That's it. 10 seconds. Come on, hang in with it. Hang in. 10 seconds. Get those 2 backs. Oh my goodness. Shake out that leg. Well done to you. Well done to you. Torso reaches. Just for anyone that wants to keep going, you're doing great. That's it. Reach and reach. Good. Now come on, that's it. And reach. You can get a little squat in the middle. You might feel like your legs are too jaded at the moment. Stay up tall and reach and reach. Tap your toe. Tap. Tap. Now, you're a bit of recovery coming into your legs. You might want to just sit into a little seat there, and that'll bring your heart rate up a little bit more. Keep it elevated. That's it. Good. Step touch for 2 next, and then kick the leg out to the front. Okay, so you know your step touch. Just bring one leg in to meet the other, and then we're going to kick our legs out to the front. Good. Nearly there now. Good. You can leave out the squat. Go a little faster. Well done. Now just show you step touch. So cross, cross, and then kick, kick. Back to step touch. And kick, and kick. Okay. Let's get ready for that. 2 seconds. And off we go. Now kick. 1, 2. Step touch. You can bring in some arms if you like. If you find the arms are too confusing, just leave your hands on your hips. 1. I'm just doing some bicep curls and I'm tucking my elbows into their little waist pockets. If you've been doing these workouts with me consistently, you'll be used to the moves now. This is just me combining 2 moves that we do on a regular basis. So that just allows you to bring in some arms as well, because you will be used to these moves. But if you're new, maybe even just do step touch and get used to that one. Good. 1, 2. There we go. I'm just going to finish it out. Good. Okay, let's march it out. Now, God, I'm on move 19 already. Wow, side steps. chest openers, and then we are going to go front raises. That's it. Yeah, we're working a lot of shoulder here and chest. Front raises. Open for 2, up for 2. Push back, that's it. And again, you're just imagine you've got 2 heavy weights on your arms, or maybe you do have 2 heavy dumbbells in your hand. It'll slow you down a bit, but I want you to feel your back muscles working. That's it. Good. 1, 2. Open the chest. Good. 1, 2. That's it. Now when you open the chest, you'll feel your back muscles working. That's it. Remember, muscles work in pairs. And the opposing muscle group to the pectoral major, or the chest muscle, 2 there, is your back muscles there, your traps. All right, good. Now where are we? Okay, knee raise. So we are going up, and then the arms kind of match the legs. And reach and reach. Good. Reach and reach. Lift and lift. Good. Come on, keep going. That's it. This is tough on the shoulders now after the last one, but we haven't got long to go. Come on, your last move. Lift and lift. Less than 20 seconds. Can you hang in there with me? Come on, you can do it. And lift and lift. Ooh, feeling the burn in my shoulders. Into your last 5 seconds. And there you go. Ooh, well done to you. So you're glad to hear that beeper. Oh, take a big deep breath for me. Keep your body moving. Have a little sip of water. Okay. It's getting warm now. All right. That's nice. I like to build up a bit of a sweat when I'm working out. Just pace, because I know my heart rate's up a good bit now with those high arms. Well done. That was great. Now I'll just add a short cool down here. If you want a longer cool down, just check out the link below in the description box. Okay, full length cool down there for you. But just to help you bring your heart rate down, help you relax a little bit here, I'm just going to spend about 2 or 3 minutes just cooling the body down. Okay. Now I've had a bit of a twinge in my hip over the last week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down onto the floor and just stretch out my hips, okay? Now, I'll actually turn sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pigeon pose, all right? So I'm just bringing one foot, tucking one foot underneath my chest here. I'm going to keep my spine upright. All right, and straight away you'll feel that in the outer portion of your hip. Well, you will if you have any tightness going on there, and you'll feel it in around your groin area as well. Good. And this is a nice stretch to keep your hips healthy. That's it. Good, just holding. And sometimes I like to kind of pivot a little bit to the side just to increase the stretch as I hold on to each move. And then I like to come up. I like to get that back leg to lift as well. That for me now, that increases the intensity of the stretch. So once you feel that tension wearing off, try and increase the stretch. Okay, keep your neck relaxed and your back straight. That's it, good. Now I'm going to switch sides, coming up into plank, and just get your leg under your chest. That's it, good. And just again, moving around there, kind of flossing that area a little bit. Just trying to get all those knots out of your glutes and your hip area. And then I like to come up on my toe there behind me. Good, it's a nice stretch. This is a lovely stretch, should be done every day. That's it, I'm just holding. Good. Well done. Now I'm just going to take it into a downward dog position. And I'm just going to bring in my feet. So I'm not trying to force my heel into the ground here. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to stretch out my calves and watch my Achilles heel while I'm at it. So don't worry if your heel doesn't go down onto the ground, okay? That's it, good, just do your best. Now hold it, relax your head. That's it, good. Keep breathing. Well done. Now I'm going to take it down and I'm going to stretch out my quads. Normally you see me doing this standing. Today I'm going to do it lying down. I'm not sinking my shoulder, okay, down into the mat. I'm staying upright and I'm keeping my ear away from my shoulder here, okay? Holding onto my foot, and I'm trying my best to bring my heel up towards my bottom. Okay, keep the hips stacked neatly. All right, so that means you're not falling forward or falling back. So you're keeping your hips in neutral. Now, again, you should feel a nice stretch there in the front of your leg, your thigh muscle. Keep breathing. Now, don't fall into that shoulder, okay? Keep everything upright. Good. That's it. Well done. You're feeling that now. Again, if the tension wears off, sometimes I feel if I bring my leg back just slightly, just bring it back behind your body, just slightly. Now, I know I did say keep your hips stacked, but just a tiniest little move there, you'll increase the stretch there in your hip. That's it. Good. Now, let's switch over and do the other side. Good. And I know some people cannot get down onto the floor, but there might be a couple of these you may be able to do up on a bed, particularly if you have, watch that shoulder again now, particularly if you have like a good solid mattress. It's not one of these mattresses that sinks in the middle. It'll have to be some sort of a solid mattress. Okay, now just bring your leg back behind you. When you feel that tension wear off, this is a lovely stretch. I love this one. It's actually easier to do than the standing one because you're not falling over, okay? So if you can get down on the floor, your body weight will be supported. That's it, good. Okay, now I'm going to just finish up. But before I go, I'm going to do a little cat-cow stretch, okay? So again, hands directly under your shoulders there. And I want you to draw your belly button up towards your spine, okay? Dropping your head, relax your neck. First one you might feel, oh, nothing's happening here. But as you go through the stretches, bring your head back up. Breathe in. Use your breath to try and get your belly button right up to your spine and just feel that arch in your back there. Nice stretch for your shoulders and your lower back. And back down. So as you go through the stretch, your mobility will come to you. And if it doesn't, just try this every day. Just keep going every day. You'll get better at it. I find this is a morning workout for me. So I find these cat-cows are really tricky first thing in the morning. But just do your best. Keep trying. And all the way up. Drop your head. Look between your legs. That's it. Hold it for a few seconds. And back down again. And draw your belly button up to your spine. That's it. I like to do these actually for a good 2 to 3 minutes because I always find the first few are always a little bit, it's hard, like your back might be still a little bit stiff. So I like to keep going and loosen that back. Reach up. At the moment I don't really feel like I'm doing too much, but I actually can feel some work going on around that back. Then I'm going to go down and just sit down on my heels or down in that general area. Walk your fingertips away, relax your neck. Feel a nice stretch there around your shoulder area, your upper back area. It's lovely. And of course you're getting your hips stretched out somewhat. Good. So it's important that we look after our joints, all the joints of the body, especially as we're getting on in years, okay? Maybe decreasing some of the intensity we may have put on them over the years. Maybe if you were played sports or you had a particularly, an intense job, where you were sort of heavy lifting and that. It's time to be kind to our joints, isn't it? Okay. I'd like to say a big thank you for joining me today. You did great. And remember, if you find you're frustrated and you just can't seem to shift the weight around your tummy, just remember, don't stress about it, because you're increasing your cortisol. And cortisol is one of our fat storing hormones along with insulin. So you can help yourself by just letting it happen in the background, as long as you're doing everything else right. You're getting to bed on time. That helps regulate our hormones, particularly insulin. You're helping your hormones to regulate themselves while you sleep. And they do say the best hours are between 10 and 3 a.m, believe it or not, but I'd never get up at 3 a.m. At least if you go to bed at 10, I know that is quite early. I try and be in bed by about 11 p.m. at night, and 11 to 7, they're good hours as well. But they do say that 10 o'clock hour is very important for regulating hormones. But also, like I said at the beginning of the video during the warm-up, your nutrition. I can't stress enough how important it is that you watch what you're eating. And dialing in that nutrition will help you, try and help you lose those few extra pounds that just don't seem to want to shift. It is hard at this age. Our bodies do, because estrogen is falling in our systems through menopause or perimenopause, the body does tend to put on a little bit of weight, because we can actually make estrogen from our fat cells. It's a really poor substitute compared to our ovaries, but the body will do whatever it has to. Look, it'll take calcium out of the bones if you're not taking in enough calcium in your diet. So it does what it has to keep the body balanced. Okay, so just be aware of that. But I'd like to say a big thank you for joining me, and I will see you back here really, really soon. Bye bye.